Hi, I'm Peter Huntoon and welcome to another day in Vermont. We're here today in downtown Manchester at Epoch Gallery. This is a true cooperative. We have 16 Vermont artists. Let's go on in and we'll paint something. We could spend a lot of time wandering around, but I'm going to get to my painting soon. But I just want to point out that you know, the woodwork, the photography, the pottery, the jewelry, the clothing, just all of it unique and just beautiful. So I love coming here to work, and in the slower periods of time I do get to do a little painting, and that's what we're going to do today. This is the Arlington Green Covered Bridge, and if I had a theme to work on today, it might be called determination or grit. This particular subject's been on my radar for a while, and I had to climb over rocks, up a stone wall and through the pucker brush the other day to get this shot. As you can see, another couple of weeks when the buds come out, you're not even going to be able to see this. And the other interesting thing about this subject is I'm 99% sure that this was the home of Norman Rockwell for a time. As intimidating, wonderful artist that Norman Rockwell is, I want to do this subject justice, of course. So I'm going to try to go a little bit crazy today. One of the interests that I have in creating art is playing with opposing forces. Lights against darks, and warms against cools, and straights against curved, and soft against hard. Any physical mark that you can imagine possible on a painting, I like to explore the extremes and then integrate the two. And also not only physical marks, but also ideas and concepts such as chaos and order. Just now I was playing with chaos, and now it's time to go to the other extreme and play with order. So the order comes from drawing. In this case, I could draw with a brush. I could do a lot of things, but I want to, right now I just want to explore the pencil for a minute. One point I do want to make is, as an artist, you have to make an effort to do your work. And that often means overcoming obstacles that usually take the form of, I don't have a studio. And for the 30 years I've been painting, I've worked in every possible situation, and dank, dark basement with no light. Don't look at a studio of a long-term successful artist and say, I won't be able to paint until I have that. Get started right away. Until you start, you won't start. and that's the bottom line. So we're at a tipping point here. I've got the block in well underway. I've got all the shapes where they need to be. I think we're coming along quite nicely. It's got all the components I was hoping for. I'm glad I went with the vertical format. Thank you very much for joining me for another day in Vermont. We'll see you next time.
Vermont PBS, partnering with local filmmakers to bring you stories made here. For more, visit vermontpbs.org.